Good morning, folks. How you all doing? So, what have I got for you today on the BTC plan? Well, firstly, I want to point out this. It is Triple Witching Fridays. This occurs 4 times a year on the 3rd Friday of March, June, September and December, when the stock options and index options and futures all expire simultaneously. Now, this convergence leads to increased trading volume and heightened market volatility. So why am I telling you this, folks? Well, 4.7 trillion, yes, you hear right, is set to expire today. So expect increased market volatility. Now, this is going to give us some opportunities, but it's also going to basically mean you need to be thinking about sizing down. You need to be thinking about your size of stops, and you need to basically just be aware of that. So this is why I'm putting the plan out early. Also, I'm also looking at the bigger picture today. So without further ado, let's jump to the charts. So this is the week for Bitcoin on a half-hour time frame. So we're currently at a balance point. So be aware at the moment, when we're at a balance point, we want to really trade the range bots, which is basically what I've been doing. Now, literally on here, the low point of the week is 81,100. It's currently in between 2B and 3B. So that's my level for potentially buying if we come down that far, 80,710. So, and these are the outer extremities. So if we do get really increased volatility, that's where I'm potentially looking for taking it along. On the upside, I'm looking at 87,426. Now, just a point to note, folks, there is no news. So if we're getting volatility, it is down to the options expiring and so on. So we've had this trend pretty much most of the week. We came down, we looked below and failed, and then we came back up and we've come to the top of the balance point. We're now in the middle of the balance point. So we can choose which way to go. Now, at the moment, we ain't got a clue which way we're going to go, right? This is the short-term trend to the upside. So potentially if we come down, hold this level, which is at the 84,000 mark, and we get a higher low, I'd potentially be looking at taking it long up to 3A. And all along the way, I would be looking at what's going to happen at 1A. So 1A is currently sitting at 85,265. Now, remember, these levels are real time, so they could potentially change at the start of the day, i.e. start of open. So what have I got for you on these levels of... So let's have a full rundown so that you know what the levels are for those that are listening on a phone. So 3A is at 87,426, 2A is at 86,265, right? ATR is currently standing at 86,000. Now, bear in mind that that will change at the open. We've had some really, really good ATR trades this week, and that's actually what I've been putting out on screenshot. I've been saying, look, my focus has been on the ATR bot. And we've ended up with some really, really, really good trades. Right, sometimes I want to say to you, I've got a specific number in mind, and I will leave the ATR bot to automatically calculate the particular number real time, because the ATR bot's better than me. And just to look at that, just to give you an idea, so on Sunday the ATR bot got it right there. We came down and we popped up, and then we came down. We popped a little bit outside the ATR bot when we remounted, because remember, on these ATRs, what I'm looking for is a reaction struck a rebid or a reoffer. So a rebid is a higher low and a reoffer is a lower high. So literally we got a nice pop there, right, of 1,000. We then came up to the ATR high. We then got a rebid here, and we got a drop of 2,000. And then from here, we cut through this ATR, and for the longer, bigger picture swingers, we got 6,000. Now, we did actually get a response off there, and on this zoomed out chart, obviously you can't really see it, but it's 700 points. On this one, we got 1,300, and then on this one, we got 2,000 on the downside. So these ATR bots are what I've been playing all week. Right, so obviously focus up. When we get the ATR levels on the open on screen share. Focus upon them. Remember what I've said, rebid, reoffer. Right. Immediately within the first hour, I'm going to be looking at 1A and 2B. Sorry, 1A and 1A. 1A and 1B. Right. Get my words out. Been dyslexic this morning, which I am. So, but that doesn't stop me trading. So, 85,265, 1A on the upside. If it comes up to that level and fails, I would be taking it short. If we come down to 1B and we get a bid at 82,786, I'd be looking long. Also, I'm keeping focus on what's happening here at this balance point. And obviously, just at the moment, just to give you an idea, it's about 1,000 points either way. So, if it races up to 3A and then reoffers, yeah, I'd be interested in taking it short. Take note of these longer term trend lines as well. The trend line down is there. So, obviously, you're looking at about 3 hours. So, if you're looking at that, potentially up to this level of 85,000. So keep an eye on 85,000, right? Which is actually 1A, just a little bit lower than 1A. Coming down to this trend line, we're currently at it now, and it is holding. So, you know, we could look below and fail, or we could literally continue this trend line up all day. So we just play the charts. So it's just a point to note. So that's what I've got for you today, folks. I won't be on screen share first thing. I will be on screen share later on because it's 0DTE Friday, so I'm going to be focusing up on the stocks, i.e. AMD, Tesla, Apple, and so on, from a point of view of what's going on there. Because obviously the stocks act as 0DTEs on a Friday, hence we call it 0DTE Fridays. So, but this particular video is just purely about BTC. So, remember what I've said, folks, just to reiterate, it is triple witching. Size down. Don't get giddy and jump in when you see a fast move. Just trade the charts as we should be. Trade the range bots as we should be. Don't be going short at a range bot low. And don't be going long at a range bot high. Right? Because you will see, that natural oscillation. So it's just a point to note. And just on that, on the 30-minute, I'm just going to put 2 seconds. I'm just going to put the range bot. See if the range bot's on here. Yeah, I just want to see where the range bots actually are as we speak. Right, here we go. Just put the freemium one on. And we want that to be drawn flat. So where are we at? So you can see actually where the range bots are painting as we speak on the bigger picture. So obviously we use these for whenever we're getting into a particular trade. So we're at range bot buy level here. We've just come out of it. And obviously, I'm just going to zoom in on that and we'll finish on this. Right, okay, so looking at the bigger picture, obviously we'd be looking at the scalp chart, but obviously in this instance we're just looking at 30 minutes. We're coming to this range bot low, and off that range bot low, off the trend line, we're currently 550 points up. Okay, folks, safe trading, enjoy yourself. It's a Friday, it's due to be sunny in the UK, which, let's face it, that's a rare thing. So, just thought I'd end on a real positive note. Okay, have a great weekend. Bye for now.